What we have just witnessed at AFCON 2025 is not simply a football match, and it's not just a dramatic final that people will talk about for years. This was a moment that transcended sport entirely, because what Sadio Mané did for Senegal will go down as one of the greatest leadership performances football has ever seen. And the most important thing is this: it had nothing to do with goals, assists, or statistics. Yes, Mané's tournament on paper was already elite. 2 goals and 2 assists across 6 matches, a crucial equalizer against DR Congo in the group stage, a goal against Benin in a comfortable win, 2 assists against Sudan in the knockout rounds, and then that massive, defining semi-final moment, scoring the winning goal against Egypt, eliminating Mohamed Salah's side and dragging Senegal into another final. That alone would have been enough for a great AFCON campaign. But what happened in the final against Morocco elevated this into something else entirely, because this final descended into absolute madness. 90 minutes pass. It's still 0-0. 8 minutes of stoppage time are added. In the 91st minute, Senegal score. A corner, a header crashes off the crossbar, and the rebound is nodded in. Relief, chaos, celebration. And then it's ripped away. The goal is disallowed for the softest contact imaginable in the build-up. Barely anything. The kind of contact that happens at every single corner. The kind that is ignored 9 times out of 10. And just when you think it can't get worse, it somehow does. In the 94th minute, Morocco get a corner. VAR intervenes. The referee goes to the screen, and a penalty is given for an even softer pull in the box, with Brahim Diaz going down far too easily. A disallowed goal at one end, a laughably soft penalty at the other. Morocco are hosting the tournament. The timing could not be worse. The optics could not be uglier. In that moment, almost everyone watching thought the same thing. This doesn't feel right. The Senegalese players explode. They surround the referee. They are furious, confused, betrayed. The Senegal manager tells his players to walk off the pitch in protest. And honestly, who could blame them? It looked like the match had been taken out of their hands. And this is where the story changes forever. Because while chaos erupts, while emotions boil over, while everything feels lost, there is one man who stays on the pitch. Sadio Mané. He doesn't scream. He doesn't protest. He doesn't walk away. Instead, he calls his teammates back. He pleads with them. He urges them to keep playing, to stay, to finish the fight. That moment right there is the butterfly effect of this entire final, because Senegal come back out. The penalty is taken in the 113th minute, a potential tournament-deciding kick. 50 years of waiting for Morocco, home soil, destiny apparently on their side. And then, in a moment that feels almost unreal, Brahim Diaz tries to Panenka it. He chips it, and Edouard Mendy saves it comfortably. Poetic justice, instant karma, football restoring balance in the most brutal way possible. Morocco collapse, Senegal are alive, extra time begins, and who is still at the center of everything? Who is still driving, demanding, orchestrating? Sadio Mané. He sparks the attack, he drops deep, he releases the ball. Idrissa Gueye plays it on. Papa Gueye picks it up. Hakimi tracks back desperately, and then comes the moment that seals history. Papa Gueye surges forward and unleashes a thunderous strike from outside the box. It smashes off the crossbar and in. Senegal lead, and this time it stands. They hold on, they survive the remaining minutes, and when the final whistle blows, Senegal are champions of Africa once again. Their second AFCON title. Mané's second AFCON title. But this one is different, because this wasn't won through dominance, or comfort, or control. This was won through defiance, from a match that looked corrupted, from a moment where the team nearly walked off, from a situation that would have broken most sides. Sadio Mané refused to let the story end there. He dragged his team back onto the pitch. He kept belief alive. He watched the penalty miss that only happened because the game continued, and he played the first role in the move that won the tournament. This is not just leadership, this is legacy defining. Mané has won league titles, Champions Leagues, domestic cups, individual honours, but nothing in his career comes close to what we witnessed here. Not because of silverware, but because of what it represents. Bravery, composure, moral courage, refusal to surrender in the face of injustice. He may not wear the armband, but captains don't define leaders. Moments do. And this moment belongs to Sadio Mané. As a Liverpool supporter who watched him give everything for the club, to see him do this for his country, on this stage, in this way, is genuinely moving. This wasn't just an all-time great football story. It was a human one. Wow. Sadio Mané. What a player, and more importantly, what a leader.